Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm starting a 3-part series on how to price your art. So this will obviously be part 1. And on a side note, I'm really excited because today is the opening ceremony for the Bomb exhibition here in St. Louis at Herb Arts Gallery. I am a part of that exhibition. I have 4 pieces that will be in that exhibition, so that starts in just a few hours. I'll be headed down to Herb Arts. Over the course of the 3 videos, I'll be discussing the basics of how to determine what your prices or your rates going to be, how to price for a gallery. I'll be discussing negotiating prices, when also extras like how or when to charge for things like framing or shipping, and also how to include your cost of supplies. Okay, so let's get started. This was something that I struggled with for quite a bit, how to price my art, because I would have pieces that were the same size, but one of them this price, one of them that price. You know, I was everywhere. I had no clue how to do it or what to do. Sometimes I would base prices off my favorites or least favorites, you know, and I've seen other artists do that. That is not the way to do it. After researching, after doing my homework, doing my research, I found that there's the two most common forms of pricing that most artists use are either flat rate or square inch. I chose to go with square inch because it just helps me stay more grounded, more consistent. It gives me a better foundation, so to speak. So basically the difference between those, flat rate is exactly what it sounds like. Let's say you have 8x10s. Let's say you have 8x10s, maybe 16x20s and 18x24s. Maybe your 8x10s are $20. That's the flat rate for an 8x10. Your 16x20s maybe are $100, and maybe your 18x24s are $200. So square inch, how do you charge by the square inch? It's not as complicated as it sounds. It's really simple. All you're doing is multiplying the size of your painting, so rather be 8x10, 16x20, 18x24, whatever. Those are the 2 numbers you multiply together. You take the answer from that and multiply it by whatever you want to charge per square inch. The answer you get from that will be your price. So let's start simple. 8x10. 8 times 10 is 80. So if we take that 80, and like me personally, I charge $1 a square inch on most things. Some of my pieces are like $1.25, whatever. So 8x10 is 8 times 10 is 80 times 1.00. That's going to be $80, right? But maybe you feel like $80 is too much to charge for an 8x10. So you want to lower that some. Let's say you decide to do 50 cents per square inch for your 8x10s. Well, that's going to be $50 now. So your 8x10s would be $50. Now, here's the thing. You cannot change that price because you paint one 8x10 that you really love. It's your best work ever. You can't raise the price from $50 to $70 on that one because it's your favorite one. Or if you paint your worst 8x10, you can't lower it to $20 because it's your worst. No, you have to stay consistent. Rather you really like the painting you did or you really hate it. This is an 18 by 24. My 18 by 24s are roughly $430. Rather I feel so about it, like this one, or if I feel like this is the best work I've ever done, if it's 18 by 24, it's going to be roughly $430, regardless of how much or how little I like it. And the reason I really didn't have to calculate it is because I've known these, I've had my rates and prices set for quite a while now, so I just kind of know, depending on the size, I know what they are off top. Like I can tell you my 18 by 24s are 400. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's $432. My 16 by 20s are $320. My 8 by 10s are $80. My 11 by 14s. Oh, I forgot that one. I think they're like $154 if I do the math. Let's see. So 11 times 14. 154. See, and you see how I was able to spit those prices out like that. That's why you want to be consistent with your rates and your sizes, regardless of how much or how little you like the piece. Because when you're at an art fair or you're at a gallery and you have people asking questions about your work or how much is this, and you can look at the size and know right off the bat, 16 by 20, that's $320. You know, that's why you have to stay consistent with everything, and knowing your prices like that really helps a lot when you're trying to do in-person sales. That's pretty much the gist of how to charge per square inch. You pretty much get the idea on how to charge per square inch. You take the length and height, or if you want to call it length and width of a painting, of the canvas, multiply that times whatever you want to charge per square inch, and the answer you get from that will be your price. Now we're going to talk about how to adjust your prices for gallery. At the beginning of the video, I mentioned that I have 4 pieces that's actually in a gallery exhibit. I did have to adjust my prices for the gallery's commission. I believe the gallery is right at 30-35%. Here's another thing you have to remember when you're setting your prices, be it by the square inch or a flat rate. You have to have a sense or an idea of how much you want to make off a particular size painting, you know, and so you kind of keep that in mind when you're adjusting your pricing. So again, my 18 by 24s are originally $430. So that's about what I want to make. I want to make a nice profit off of 18 by 24. So right around 400-ish, you know, I could go down a little bit. I'm not that uptight. Let's see how much my profit will be cut on my 18 by 24s if I had stuck with my my original pricing of $430, and that comes out to $129. So the gallery is getting roughly $130 off of that. So that puts my profit on that 18 by 24 below where I personally want to be for that size painting. That puts me right around $300. I actually had to raise my price from $430 to $500 for my 18 by 24s, so I can still be in the margin of profit that I'm comfortable with for a painting that size. Again, when dealing with galleries, be very mindful of their percentages, and remember that average gallery is going to charge you about 30-40%. And sometimes galleries might have additional fees like finders fees and so forth. You have galleries that operate pretty much like regular stores, and if that's the case, then you have to maintain contact with that gallery, find out what their consignment deals or policies are like, and go from there. So I'm going to wrap this video up because, again, I don't want the videos to be too long, but this is a topic I really felt that needed to be discussed, because I see so many artists struggling with this, and I could remember not too long ago I was struggling with it myself. This is part one, so I hope this video helps you. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments, or feel free to just message me. Oh, don't forget to sub. Please subscribe. Please look for the next video for this series, part 2. I will be discussing add-ons like shipping and framing, and in part 3 I will be discussing negotiations. So again, thanks for tuning in. Please check the description for all my links and my websites. Feel free to visit them, and I will see you in the next video. I got an exhibition to go get ready for. Deuces.